You good motherfuckers. We did it. I fucking fell over.
4 years ago, I was a struggling open mic comedian, driving 3 hours for 5 minutes on stage in some shitty room in front of 5 people for free. I was working jobs I hated. I knew what I wanted to do. I wanted to make people laugh. But how? That is the question.
There's no blueprint, but it turns out the answer is hard work and undeniable talent and a shit ton of luck. It all started with this video.
A short reaction video. It got 300 likes. Holy shit! Then I had an idea. If I can make hundreds of people laugh from one video, then I can build my own audience. And then I don't have to rely on dickheads who pick which comedians become famous in Australia.
And that is exactly what I did. I started off small. I started making videos about my hometown, Newcastle. Little ones that I put on Facebook before I found out that Zuckerberg was a complete and utter asshole. Anyway, long story short, then I moved to YouTube videos. It took me 12 months to get to 1,000 subscribers. I uploaded 2 videos a week and no one gave a shit. That was until I released this.
10 Reasons Not to Visit Australia was a video released last week, so why don't we have a look at this video to see what these foreigners think about our beautiful country.
And that video, it exploded. And that's where the story really begins. It was early on in the piece that I started my war with vegans and cyclists. You know, I defended the great country of Australia. I educated the world on the great country of Australia. And then the Tide Pod Challenge happened.
Biting Tide Pods and recording it, like in this video.
I get it, it kind of fucking looks like a lolly, maybe just a tiny little bit. In the same vein that Don Burke is kind of a good guy to invite around to your house to meet your mum. I attacked vegans again, and well, again.
We met Durian Rider and he made an absolute Come here, I can't fit through there, for fuck's sake. We met Durian Rider and he made an absolute dick of himself.
They don't have to agree with me, but they're still fucking wrong.
Okay, that's an interesting way to start a video.
Then we found Australia's craziest man. Then we went on the attack at countries. We attacked England and then of course the fine people of New Zealand. It was their turn for the Buttsman's wrath.
New Zealand's known for some small budget movie like 10 years ago, and New Zealanders, well, they're known for fucking sheep.
But apparently you can't talk about New Zealanders because it's racist. So I got banned from Facebook and then I told Zuckerberg to get fucked as well.
How about you jam this up your ass, Zuckerberg, you cocksucker?
And that's when I went on the old New Zealand version of the project and told them to get fucked as well.
An Australian comedian now, his name is Isaac Butterfield, and he got one of his videos banned from Facebook recently because the content was deemed to be racist.
I'll never apologise for a joke. What matters here is intent.
I explained to you all how to drive in this wide brown land.
Oh, what are you doing, you fucking idiot? Move, shit for brain. Fuck you.
I got the shits with Americans eating Aussie food. That's not how you eat Milo, you fucking fool. I explained the wage gap. The reason men and women are not paid differently is because it is illegal. Then feminists declared war on me. I was public enemy #1. We first met happy, healthy, vegan and vegan gains for the first time, but not the last. We discussed gender. It's currently against the law in Canada, against human rights in fact, to misgender someone, to use the incorrect gender pronouns.
It was at this point I thought to myself, well, let's take the comedy around the country. So we booked 10 shows. And then, you know what? You good motherfuckers got behind me. We booked another 55 and we sold them all the fuck out.
I attacked Tasmania. We had fuck the fresh food people bags. I met a crazy feminist on a plane. Sexy vegan sent me death threats. In fact, I got a lot of death threats. I made anti-vegan merch. I was attacked by a cyclist in a wrestling ring. Everyone started freaking out about the loss of the Makita radio. But then I got sent heaps of them. I moved house, I got a new backdrop, the Makita made its return, there was a Charizard card, my first joke book, everything was on that shelf, things I collected from shows, it was amazing. I told Tess Holliday that she was too fat and talked about my own weight loss. I opened up about my problems with epilepsy and PTSD, which I hope allows you to talk about your own mental health. We decided that all men are evil and the mainstream media really hates blokes. We come across some weird Scottish dude who told us that Australia was fake.
It's not real.
Healthy Emmy didn't understand Australia.
It was a scary time for boys. And of course, it was not okay to be white.
Where does this stop? Where do you stop apologising?
And there was, for some reason, a funeral for a vegan chicken in a supermarket. What the fuck has my life become?
Byron Bay FM declared war on me. I declared war on them. Obviously, I won.
Fuck Bay FM.
I explained why I hate feminism and Clementine Ford. I responded to spam. I went after the biggest wankers in the world, Peter. I told the world that chicks with hairy underarms are fucking gross, and then freely launched her campaign against me in an attempt to discredit me and ruin my career. And that failed miserably and everyone laughed at her. It was great.
Hello. And I had 2 kids. How you doing? I discovered that Peppa Pig was sexist. I found out that anti-vaxxers are all bloody batshit. I also discovered that we need to talk more shit about American kids having a go at our food and Safe Cycling Australia. They put a fat wire on my head.
And I told a naughty joke, and then heaps more naughty jokes. And then everyone freaked the fuck out, and there was news articles, and I was the worst person in the world. I sold out the Perth Fringe Festival, the Adelaide Fringe Festival, released my first comedy special shot in front of 1,000 good motherfuckers. I sold out the Melbourne Comedy Festival. Soy boys were put on notice.
You can see the testosterone escaping through their pores.
Belle Delphine sold bathwater. White people were bad again. People tried to invade Area 51. Vegan Gains called me out again.
Fair enough, motherfucker. Let's fucking go whenever you wanna fucking go.
An Instagram model cried about likes. Steve Irwin's son was attacked by those wankers at PETA. And now I'm on another tour of the country, including a sold-out show in my hometown. The goal that I had when I was 10 years old. It came true.
Ah, ladies and gentlemen, 1 million subscribers. Can you smell that? I can smell it. I think it's coming from my beard. All I can say, ladies and gentlemen, right now is thank you. Thanks for giving me the time of day. Thank you for clicking subscribe. And all I really hope is that I've made you laugh. We're far too serious in this life. If we laughed a little bit more, then maybe it'd be a lot easier for a lot of people. But this is just the beginning. We're moving forward. There's documentaries, there's podcasts, there's this international tour. If you haven't seen me live, pull your bloody head in, ladies and gentlemen. But as we've reflected upon the past, let's take a moment to look forward to the future, because let me tell you this, it's gonna be a mighty ride, and I hope you're along for the journey. Fucking toodaloo, ladies and gentlemen. Be a good motherfucker. Peace in the Middle East. Me dick stinks. I'm not jumping off, don't worry, but I'll see you soon.